12, now it's 12 plus 1.
Okay.
Jesus and the 12, Moses and the 12 tribes, Jacob and his 12 sons. It's all just 12. And they
And
deploy
that's why there's 12 months in a year. Is it?
which is pure bullshit.
Yeah.
13 28-day moons.
Yeah.
It was called a
Yeah,
moon,
yeah.
not a month. They took that out and got rid of it. 13 times 28 is 364 days in a year. 3 plus 6 plus 4 is 13. It all adds up.
Okay.
And all of nature, all of time,
Yeah.
all of it's all based on the number 13.
Yeah. That's why in some more ancient Asian places, they just follow everything with the moon, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They don't follow the Western calendar.
100%. The calendar, the moon calendar is right on the moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I was going to ask you, Don, coconuts
Yeah.
and seaweed, the organic one, it's really good for you.
They're so healthy. It's unbelievable.
I met a guy the other day that I might be helping with his coconut product. He remembers you from way back because I said, "Oh,
that's cool."
I don't know how I got onto it, but I got onto it. I sort of mentioned your name.
Yeah.
So, you're joking?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy, he's on the United Nations about this and that.
Yeah.
And then he wants to bring in a coconut product from finding the Solomon Islands, which he's got his own places. He's certified organic.
Yeah.
And then he takes the flesh of the coconut, and he's making a coco mari product. He says if people eat it, they think it's calamari. It's coconut.
I see. Yeah.
And then he said about what you can do with the whole of the shelf with animal feeds and seeds and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And then he was talking about seaweed being one of the most nutritious.
Very, very healthy. High in iodine, good for the thyroid, all kinds of stuff in the body.
Yeah.
Coconuts is one of the healthiest foods on the planet.
Yeah.
One of the healthiest things you can have.
He was talking about some extract from seaweed. I can't remember what he called it now. But if you put it with animal feeds and seeds, if you know the cows, it stops all that farting going on.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah.
And he said about also products for animals.
Yeah.
Because animals are getting cancer and
Well, it's because of the feeding and all the shots they're getting from veterinarians and all the crap is stupid. And the ancients, they were so brilliant when it came to health because they used to teach the 7 principles of health. That if you embrace it on a daily basis, you'll never get sick.
Wow.
And I'm 73 years old. I haven't been to a doctor ever in my life other than the 2 times my mom did all that. Never been to one. I've never had the flu in my life. I've never had a cold or the sniffles in over 50 years.
Wow.
But the 7 principles of health, you're supposed to embrace them every day. Good, clean, fresh air.
Right.
Don't sleep in air conditioning or furnace air. It's okay to be in it if you're sitting up or walking and doing all that, but when you go to bed, turn all that crap off. If you need to turn on a fan because it's warm, do it.
Yeah.
Put on an extra blanket if it's cold, but don't sleep in there. The air is everything. That's number 1.
Yeah.
And then good, clean water.
Right.
And water
Not
is
chlorine.
everything. And fluoride and hexachromium and all the crap the pharmaceutical industry is putting in. And then sunshine. Sunshine is one of the healthiest things mentally, physically, and emotionally you can have. And the pharmaceutical industry made the sunshine deadly and dangerous. And the leading cause of skin cancer, you can find it, is sunscreen.
Sunscreen, yeah.
Pharmaceutical sunscreen causes the skin cancer.
Genetic.
Yeah. And then walking. We need to walk for an hour to 90 minutes every single day if we can. Outside in the open air, not on treadmills. Stupid.
Yeah.
And then good, real garden plant foods, the vegetables, the fruits, the nuts, the seeds, the grains, but even free-range organic eggs, raw organic yogurts and things, that can be healthy.
Yeah.
And then healthy relationships. That was the 6th one. You've got to have loving, kind, happy relationships with friends, family, partners, whatever.
Connection.
And then passion. That was the seventh principle of health. They taught people that if they will find what gives them pleasure to do,
Yes.
that is going to give you a happy, fulfilled life.
Yes.
And that's why I'm so lucky. I've been teaching publicly for 51 years about all of this. I've helped over 3,000 medical doctors quit their careers when they come and hear my 3-day base camp on all this. They wake up and they're like, okay, you're right. Yeah. So it's nice.
Yeah. For those people listening, the other thing you may or may not be aware of, when you go to school, besides teaching you to be a killing machine, in the old days as a soldier, or not even a killing machine, a be killed machine probably, and just getting a job, JOB, they teach you about not going outside the box, but really there is no box, right? That's why Don said, you live your life with a passion. Most of you are unaware, well, you probably are aware that you're not truly happy, you're not truly energized, and that's because you're not living your passion. And I believe, and in some of the things that I'm teaching people, you can create any passion into anything you want to support your lifestyle. If you're really passionate about it, you don't work a day in your life, right, Don?
Yep. I've never felt like I've ever had a job.
Yeah, just loves what he's doing.
I've been very happy, very successful, blessed so many people's lives where they take care of themselves and heal themselves.
Yeah.
And wow. Yeah, I don't feel like I've ever worked.
Yeah. And water's very healing, right? Or the body.
Water is amazing. All the ancients used to do 40-day water fasts, depending on what was going on with them.
Yeah.
I've done 7 40-day water fasts, and even done it with groups of people.
Yeah.
And the first 3 to 5 days, it's miserable. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But it's your
Aching,
detoxing and getting rid of it and getting over your need to eat.
Yes.
But after 3 to 5 days, it's like, I don't need to eat. And then you're fine.
Yeah.
It's nice, very healing.
In the old days, people used to eat to live. These days, people live to eat.
Yeah, you got it.
And the part of the reason they live to eat is life is so boring and mundane. They do it to get that little endorphin fix in their head. That's why the sugar industry puts sugar in everything. And you get that for your fix, your upper. But if you're passionate about life, you wouldn't need all that stuff.
True.
Do you mind to mention about the lemon in the beer?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so some of you might have noticed that Don here is having a beer, and he's not having a sly one.
No.
He's drinking, what do you call it?
Stone and Wood.
Yeah, Stone and Wood, which is up here on the Gold Coast.
Has no additives, no preservatives. It's an actual fermented beer.
Yeah. In the very old days, they used to talk about. Hello, you got someone who wants to join in. They used to have a thing called a cleansing ale, and that didn't have any of those preservatives in as well. But you notice you've got something in there, Tom.
Yeah, I got the lemons in there because in ancient Egypt, that's where the fermentations were found to be sacred ferments, which religions switched to sacraments. And that's why some religions serve wine at their meetings. But you have to have organic wine, none of the crap wine, and good organic beers. And once you do, the ancients taught with the beer, if you'll put lemon in there, it's the healthiest thing you can do. Lemons, and they've tested it in the modern world, they are the only food with anionic orbit. All the other plants have cations. That has anions, the reverse spin orbits of all the molecular atomic structures, nutritional components, and your liver produces anions. People know it as bile.
Okay.
And when people have a weak liver, if they will have lemon juice,
yes,
it heals it right up. I've had people in hospitals told they have to have a liver transplant because their livers are dead. And I have the family sneak in a cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice, and they can put it in water, they can put it in orange juice, they can just drink whatever they want. They have it every day, and within 45 days, they're out of the hospital because the liver is completely
Yeah.
healed and alive. And that makes doctors angry, and they don't know what happened.
Yeah,
And I tell the people, don't tell the doctor what you did.
yeah,
Just get them out of the hospital and be happy.
yeah. So one good tip for you is first thing in the morning when you wake up is have some lemon squeezed in a glass of proper water, not
True.
chlorinated water, because it'll start cleansing your system before you do anything. If you could drink a pint of it, it'd be even better. And I normally have mine warm,
Yeah.
so that your eyes wake up, everything wakes
Oh,
up.
yeah.
And some people say, oh, but isn't it acidic? Well, actually, in your body, it helps produce alkalinity in your body. And cancer, I don't know if it can't grow, but it has a very difficult time growing in an alkaline, balanced body.
That's right. And all of the citrus fruits and acidic foods create 7.4 alkalinity.
Yeah,
And eating dead animal bodies, that creates acid in the body to break it down and
Yes.
get it out of the body.
Yeah.
So when people have acid reflux
Yes,
and all
I was gonna
these
say
things,
that.
they got to stop eating dead animals.
yeah,
We were
yeah.
never meant to eat them, and the ancients wouldn't.
Right.
You know, they're earthlings. They have families,
Yeah.
you know, and the whole thing. Why are we murdering them and killing them and eating them?
Yeah. When Don went to stay with and visit these indigenous tribes, which, as repeat, lived to 135 years of age and even up, unlike in Western world, where you've got to suffer for a few years before you drop off the perch,
Yeah.
those people were healthy until they time to
Yeah.
pass on to the
And they
next
would
life.
just go to sleep and pass away. Yeah.
So they're unaware of cancer, they're unaware of diabetes.
None of that existed.
They don't know what it is.
That's all pharmaceutical and animal products and all the other stuff. It's crazy. Good grief. Cheers, Mike.
Good.
G'day, mate.